Humility is one of the sure signs that a mature person displays when moving towards adulthood, making it one of the most important traits that you could have if you want to grow in your social influence and be naturally respected. Showing others our talents may get us attention, but mature people avoid doing these things because of some of the reasons that we'll be talking about. Here we learn about elevating our social maturity to gain more quality friendships. Subscribe for more stuff like this. Humility actually naturally comes with maturity because it's actually hinting at another subtle trait, emotional intelligence. When I say emotional intelligence, I'm talking about your ability to manage and control your own emotions. Without emotional intelligence, you'll feel more impulsive, like you will act with your emotions before you can even control it. You know how they say don't shop when you're hungry or talk less when you're angry? That's because when you're hungry, you buy more food, and when you're angry, you say things that you don't mean. That's the influence of emotions. Humility shows that you have this ability to take control over your emotions of pride and be able to put it aside for the well-being of other people, which is a characteristic that mature people really respect. This trait of emotional intelligence also causes others to trust you more because now you're able to make more sound decisions and not at the mercy of your emotions. One of the tests that you could do for yourself is pay attention to how you respond when someone misunderstands you. Do you feel like that urge to immediately correct that person, or do you actually have the control for when you want to respond? But if you're feeling a little self-conscious about the way you are and want to feel a little more confident, I have a free mini class that I'll have in the descriptions. But humility also shows wisdom in how you approach things. In life, the more times you do something, you'll actually realize there are more ways to be wrong than you think. Because of that, an intelligent person is slower to assume that they know the right answer. Humility is that wisdom in acknowledging the fact that even though you might know a lot, but there are still things that you do not know. Let's say a person makes a goal to work out 1 hour each day for an entire year. Is this goal possible? Yes, but it is extremely hard. Because realistically, there are so many things that we cannot control, like family, work, pandemic. Having wisdom would be setting a more realistic goal, let's say working out 70 to 80% of the year, to give yourself a little more room for those unpredictable events. While this is a more humbling goal, a mature person does not let his pride exceed his own limits. However, if you try to act like you know way more than you do, you're just deceiving yourself and others can see right through it. So next time, even though when you feel like you're 100% sure you're correct, still give room that there might be possibility that you might not know everything. Another reason for humility is that mature people values the opinions of others. Since they understand there are always new things to be learned, they want the opinions of others because they might have a better solution. On the other hand, for people that don't really take in other people's advice, they tend to repel others because they give off this feeling that they are superior to others. And they don't end up improving much, and no one likes a self-centered person. The key difference with a mature person is that they know they have a blind spot and they are willing to get other people's feedback to have that improved. Practically, I know this will be hard, but be active in listening to the feedback that other people are giving you. You might agree or not agree with them, but just by the fact that you're considering what they are saying, that displays maturity. The last reason for humility is that it shows that you are a team player. You don't overvalue yourself over other people, and you're willing to learn and not be dogmatic. For your peers, who doesn't like an honest and considerate teammate? And for your seniors, who doesn't like a teachable student? Mature people understand what they can and can't do, so they don't try to lie, brag, or impress other people. And that honesty builds trust in relationships. So when you're humble, not only are you seen as more mature, people are more willing and likely to help, teach, or assist you in what you're trying to do. Because you're not selfish and you won't hog all the credit. So next time, take some opportunity to highlight the work that other people are doing. Like, we couldn't have done it without everyone on this team. Or, Susan, thank you so much for organizing all the documents so detailedly. It helps so much. Hopefully you enjoy these tips on humility and maybe inspire you to want to make this an important trait in your life. And if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. And if you have found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll talk to you next time.